And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Touhou Rock Maiden. I actually googled the word and it's actually Maiden and not Maiden. And I guess it makes sense considering that Maid is pronounced that way, though English being consistent is not something that it's really, true, right? Especially pronunciation. Anyways, this password that you're seeing on the screen is the last one that I seen yesterday, so, let's just get into it. Basically, Touhou being the last boss remaining, that seems really hard as a boss. The stage doesn't seem that big of a deal except for like one section, and even then it's all a matter of memorizing the movements that you need to get through it. The rest isn't really that bad, and in fact it's a pretty short stage. But yeah, the boss is the one that is the real problem here. So I still want to beat her if it's possible without using weaknesses, but I don't know, I will have to see. Like, if it becomes too hard to defeat only with the normal Mega Buster, or well, the one I mean, the normal Yin Yang Orb. If it's too much to do it with that, then I guess I will, I'm getting blasted right now. But yeah, I was gonna say that if it's too much with the normal shot, I will just try whatever her weakness is, which thankfully we have her weakness, because obviously we have every power, so obviously her weakness is one of those, right? But yeah, I usually, when it comes to Mega Man games, I don't like using weaknesses on the first stages, right? Like, I don't mind once you enter the wily stages, and more importantly, I obviously don't mind at all when you reach the boss rush. But we're not there yet, so I don't really want to resort to using weakness, but if I see that Touhou is gonna be too hard, then there is nothing I can do other than, well, use weakness, which is fine to me. Hey Kyle, how is it going? Since you are here, I had a question about the other Rock Maiden games. So, for this one, as you know, I had to use a patch to be able to make it work on Windows 10. Is that also the case for the other games? Because I just want to know that beforehand, so I don't have to deal with any headache that might stem from compatibility issues. You sound sleepy today? I don't think I'm sleepy. I think I'm alright. I will check the page to see if there are patches. When you mean the page, you mean the usual page? Like, no, sorry, the developer page? Because that one that you linked, it is supposed to be that one, right? Like the developer's own page. Hey Riemann, how is it going? I don't know. I really am not sleepy today. Or I mean... No, not really. I don't feel sleepy. Maybe it's that my throat might be a little bit sore. I don't know why. That tends to happen lately a lot. I'm not sure why is it, but it's alright. But no, I don't think it's that either. It's alright. Don't worry about it. There's nothing wrong. But yeah, I remember that when I didn't use a camera, I remember the people that I had in chat told me that I sounded bored, and or sleepy. Then they saw the face cam and I don't know, maybe they changed their opinion, but not like the face cam really shows anything different, you know? Looks like that's the case. The patch version 2.01 has been released. Correction of image misalignment and mistakes when compatible with Windows 10 VGM setting mistakes. I see. I'm stoned. I can assure you that if I was a stone, you will probably see me pretty hyperactive. Not really, you know, sleepy. I mean, usually when there are people that are stoned, they tend to laugh at everything and all of that. Usually that's how it is. This Touhou is a problem. Nice. I don't think I can beat her without using weaknesses. She seems to be too strong. I don't know what her weakness is gonna be, though I don't think that's a problem, I mean. You will link the patches in the cord? Alright, thanks. Though, you know, before worrying about those other games, I should probably worry about, you know, beating this one. Might be more important. Well, seems that I can still deal some damage, but it's complicated. Especially when every shot does so much damage. I really wonder if I should use a weakness here. I will still try. Like, I will try, and when I get really tired of this stage, I will try to use weaknesses, but I think I can do it without weaknesses. That's usually one of my main objectives in every Mega Man game that I play. Beat every Robot Master without using any weakness until the boss rush section, where obviously, you know, I have to use everything I can. Wow. You're gonna die. Why did you decide to throw the spiders there? She didn't throw any spiders before. Hey Brabby, how is it going? So to say, actually, I don't remember, but oh yeah, that I'm assuming that this game is also gonna have the boss rush. I mean, it's pretty hard to have a Mega Man-like game, especially such a loyal Mega Man game like this one, and not have a boss rush at the end. That's something pretty evil, you know? Like, the whole concept of boss rush right at the end is pretty evil, but, you know, in a game like Mega Man where weaknesses are so overpowered, it makes sense. But it's pretty weird that it's something that has been so consistent in the Mega Man games, right? From the very beginning, you know, from Mega Man 1 all the way to all of the other Mega Man and Mega Man X games, all of them have boss rushes. Pretty interesting. It's a tradition that was never broken. Like, they really enjoy it. Rainway. This game doesn't really let you pick characters. It lets you pick powers though, but you need to defeat the bosses first. So, I don't know if it really counts. I don't know if you can avoid getting hit by that, or at least not easily. Damn it. Alright. I don't think I can get that mushroom there, right? Oh no, never mind, I can get it. Well, I might be able to get a full attempt. That will be cool if I can get a full attempt at Utsuho right now without needing to waste my life here to... Oh, nice! And another life, okay. Wow, nice. You really had to do that Touhou, don't you? That was about to be an attempt with full life. They didn't remix Hellfire Mantle because that's the way in Mega Man games. You use the same boss theme for every boss and you only change the stage theme. That's how Mega Man does it. This is so hard. It's so bullshit that she deals so much damage considering that her shit is not hard, it's not easy to dodge. But it's alright. I think I can get it. I mean, I also did a lot of damage against her. So I think I should be able to. I don't know. What a fucking asshole. So the interesting thing is that every time she is above you and you are right below her, she descends. So you need to switch sides at that point. I got hit there. Sadly, when she flies low like that, the only thing that you can do is, well, slide. I don't think you can do anything else to dodge. Yeah, the broken floor doesn't help. The broken floor really makes it incredibly hard. I think I will need to use weakness, but I really didn't want to. We will see. I still have 2 more attempts here. That was a good dodge. How did that feel? You thought I needed the weakness? We don't need no weakness. Oh, and this shot type is like the Pharaoh Man shot in Mega Man 9, I think. There is a Pharaoh Man shot that is like that. You charge a ball and then you send it, and it charges in your head. Well, no weakness needed. Yeah, no weakness abuse. We don't need that. Alright, I don't know what you were talking about, Marisa, but... So here comes the Wily stages, well, the Kaguya stages, and let me guess, we are gonna have to fight against Touhou, Raisin, Aiden, and then Kaguya. Is that how it's gonna be? Of course we have the usual Wily stage cutscene. And A and T is obviously the Wily Castle. So are there gonna be 4 levels? Because if there are 4 levels, it's definitely gonna be... Well, for now... Oh, it doesn't show how many, okay. But for now, I'm assuming it's gonna be Touhou, Raisin, Aiden, and then Kaguya. Wily Beast? No, not that kind of Wily. She laughs at you too. Well, I'm gonna laugh at her when she kneels, because that's another tradition of Mega Man. Every time in the final boss you defeat Dr. Wily, he kneels and asks for forgiveness. And then he escapes, and then the next Mega Man game it appears, right? You know, seems that Mega Man never learns. Touhou's theme, yeah, this is the USA flag theme. Whatever the fuck it's called. Damn, I really want that mushroom, but I don't think I can. Wait, I can really do it? Oh, never mind. Oh no, I can because she changes target. So the only way will be using another shot. Or maybe... Oh, doing that works too. Alright. The range in the charged yin-yang orb is a lot bigger than it looks like. Ouch. I still don't understand why Touhou's theme name has the USA flag. Like, maybe because Touhou is related to the moon. And, you know, the USA flag is supposedly in the moon and all of that. Is that why? Or is that because Sun is just a stoner? Though I'm assuming it's just because Sun is a stoner. I wouldn't expect it any other way. Alright. It seems that the stage structure for this stage is pretty similar to... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Okay. Nice. Very similar to the first Wily stage. Isn't USA something about rabbit? I don't remember the exact name. I don't remember having USA something. I don't remember. I think it had USA flag in the name, right? Might be wrong, but you know, before Silent Sinner in Blue and all of that happened, the only reference that you had to the moon was basically the A and T. So I guess Touhou being referenced with the moon is not that strange. Though it's pretty ironic considering that she's supposed to be specifically an Earth rabbit and not a moon one like Raisin, but whatever. White flag of Lord USA. Interesting. Of Lord USA. That's a good one. Lord USA. Damn, that trap was pretty evil. That trap was definitely pretty evil. At least these Touhou's take like 2 hits to die. But I'm also gonna take 2 hits to die with the amount of... No, only 1. I didn't need 2. Yeah, well... I mean, that was to be expected. How many lives do I have? I have 3 lives. So it's not that bad considering that I pick up some lives along the way. I guess it's not that bad. Alright. Don't respawn. Okay, she didn't respawn, thankfully. Not like it really matters. Jesus, this corridor. Okay, finally. Are we gonna fight Touhou? Well, yeah, of course we're gonna fight Touhou. This is the fucking Touhou's theme. So this is gonna be the same... Oh shit. She's not fucking around now. Wait, this is exactly like another one of the Mega Man fights. Which one was it? From which Mega Man game was this fight? I don't remember. Maybe Mega Man... I think it also was Mega Man 9, or maybe not. There was... No, it wasn't Mega Man 9. It was from one Mega Man where basically the rock robot master threw, well, rocks like that, and your power was also to do that, but I don't remember which Mega Man game it was, but that's exactly like a Mega Man game. Like even the stun when she stops on the floor. Oh, I think I'm supposed to repel her there, or something like that. Oh, and you only deal damage on her head. Damn, that's pretty tough. Okay. No, I don't think that's a Metal Gear, no. If anything, that's a... I don't know what that could be. Damn, wait, even if you... Okay, you are supposed to do that. Oh, I think I understand. You're supposed to jump twice. She's getting... okay. She gets a little bit fast right there at the end. Damn, that's really fucked up. What a fucking bitch. And I'm out of lives, by the way. Nice. The fucked up thing about that stomp is that it stuns you when you get stomped the first time, but it also stuns you when the rock falls. So you have to either jump twice or jump, you know, in a way that you can skip both stomps. This stage again, what a pain in the ass. I was about to do it too. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I really wonder what Raisin is gonna have. Is she gonna have a lot of that illusory bullshit? So I can imagine that happening. Come on. Though I will wonder what Touhou is doing with a match in the first place. Maybe she asked Nitori to build it or something like that. Oh, you can flip. Alright. Jeez. Nice. Thanks for the mushroom. Really appreciate it. I was about to say, pretty interesting that regardless of this game having three different games, right? Like it has Rock Maiden 1, 2 and 3. Yeah, apparently all of the enemies are, like, all of the final enemies in the game are Kaguya. Which is okay, but... I mean, it makes sense in Mega Man style that the you know, the enemies always the same. That's the case with both the Mega Man Classic franchise and Mega Man X as well. Fight against the same guy, but you know, I think they could have, considering that Touhou, you know, has such a big cast of characters, maybe we'll have expected to have like another group or the ANT every single time, but I guess it's fine, could be worse. I mean, instead of the ANT, imagine having the Scarlet Devil Mansion for the 100th time. That will be fucked up. That will definitely be fucked up. And in every single game too. Yeah, you don't want to see that, you know. I already have enough Scarlet Devil Mansion games. Interestingly enough, only 2 Scarlet Devil Mansion characters appear here. Well, as bosses. Technically, Mei Ling appear here too, but you know. The point is that Cerno and Remilia were the only one that were bosses, which is pretty cool. Alright, so this fight isn't really that bad. It's just that... oh wow. Didn't mean to do that. You can avoid that in like one jump. I don't think that jumping is a good idea, yeah. Jumping is definitely not a good idea. Though she becomes pretty vulnerable if you allow yourself to get hit. Interestingly enough. Go away! Okay. The more you let her get you there, the more time that you have to to deal damage. Alright, now that we have a full life try, let's get her. I say let's get her, but you know, it's becoming a problem. Thankfully, the way she goes back takes quite a lot of time. How the fuck did you miss that? God damn it! I know that I suck at FPSs and I can aim headshots, but that was ridiculous. Also, I think letting yourself get hit by the... well, not get hit, but get stunned by the very first stomp seems to be the best idea. Damn, that was pretty easy. I almost got it the first time too, it's just that I fucked up, but... alright. This has to be Raisin. I will assume that this has to be Raisin. Raisin. No, this is Aiden. This is Aiden's theme. So what happened with Raisin? Is Raisin on vacation? Oh, I need to use the broom. I wonder what that other item is supposed to be in that slot. I have a bad feeling about this. Really? Well, apparently there was a secret up there, and apparently I also cannot use any other broom. Insert broom in ass. Nah, I think I'm fine without that. It seems that the secret maybe should have some items, so whatever. As long as all of these secrets don't really affect who I fight or what stage do I go, that's fine. I mean, if the secrets are just items to either heal or get more powerful, I don't really mind losing them, you know. I mean, missing them. Really? you're just gonna do that? Okay, I'm supposed to wait for the first one to pass. Fucking Prince River Sister, what the fuck are you doing here in the first place? Why do the Prince River Sisters decide to be such a pain in the ass? And why are there two Suika? Well, actually that makes sense. That there are two Suikas. You know, Suika can multiply herself. Because, I don't know why, but she has that power. I mean, she's supposed to be only an Oni, but she apparently is... What? Excuse me? So are you telling me that some floors here are fake? How am I supposed to know which one is fake? Or maybe it was a bug? Well, I don't remember what happened. No, it was not a bug, it was intended. Alright, I guess you slide it off, because if you slide, you can avoid getting killed by you know, blocks that are of one length. I mean, one block long. I mean, gaps that are one block long. If you should slide, you can do that. That's gonna be a problem. I suppose... Oh, really? Okay, I think that here I am supposed to use another weapon because I'm clearly at a disadvantage. I don't know what these morons are doing here. Odin and then the Prince River Sisters. I mean, we are in A and T, you know. So I don't think that you should... Well, Kisume shouldn't be here either. The Berserk Fairies. Damn, Mei Ling is here too. I think you got your directions wrong, all of you. I should have killed Mei Ling first. That was my bad. So I don't like the section that is coming right after there. That has all those ball spikes. That seems like it's gonna be a complete pain in the ass to deal with. I don't think you can kill Odin that fast in that one. Fuck. Alright. Can I... Oh, she has a shield. I didn't even realize. Alright. I thought that you knew how to jump, Mei Ling. You know how to respawn. I see that you learned that pretty well. This Odin is gonna fuck me up, right? Man, Odin and destroying runs. What an iconic duo. Odin and destroying runs. Well, why are there so many Odins in the first place? Though there was only one. But this game disagrees. This game says no, there are multiple Odin. Well, there are also multiple Prince River, I guess. Though the Prince River might be a little bit more understandable, considering that maybe they can easily fly away and then get you from some other section, right? Fuck, dude. Oh, you have to be shitting me. Okay, you know what? You are gonna go eat a dick. What power do I even have that can... The Tengu something? No, that one doesn't work like that. Alright. Odin. You are definitely not helping with my hatred against you. And you can actually kill this Odin without getting hit. The problem is not the other one, it seems. The other one seems like it's a lot more problematic. Okay, now. Yeah, you're supposed to slide under Mei Ling. Alright, so this is the problem. It's gonna be one of those. I wasn't fast enough. But you know, to be completely fair, in Mega Man games, it's nowhere near that fucked up to do the... like the gravity is not nearly that fast. Wait a second. Oh, okay. I was about to get scared there. Was about to get scared because I thought I needed to start from the Touhou stage. Can you imagine that? If I needed to do that, oh boy, that would have been a problem. It's so much of a pain in the ass to switch weapons. I really wish there was a way to quickly... Not this game again. I mean, Colo, you have to understand, differently from you, I actually finish the games that I start. I know that you are not used to that concept, I understand, but you gotta understand too that, you know, I'm not like that. Anyways, how is it going? Mini heart attack. He still has to play the other 4 games. I know. Well, I don't know about the other 4. I'm gonna play the 2 and 3. I don't know if I wanna play the 8-bit ones. I mean, maybe. But I don't know if I feel like playing. I mean, after all, you know, with how well done the sprite work is in this one. It really feels like going to an 8-bit one is gonna be a disaster. Really? You didn't grab the fucking ladder? That was too hard for you? Okay. Wait, and I can't do anything now. How am I supposed to cross this? So I'm done for here. Unless I use this, but... They really didn't... Well, what do I have to do here? Basically suicide, since I don't have enough power to cross this. Are you stupid, or are you... What even is the point of having that spike section there in the first place? Well, whatever. Mega Man, I'm pretty sure, had also one of those, though. Oh, I think I understand what you're supposed to do in this situation. You're supposed to use the Touhou to hopefully get the power back, but you know, doing this is faster, trust me. Doing this is actually faster than farming for the powers to come. Alright. So what is this? Never-ending nightmare? Where is Rush? You don't have Rush, you have the broom. I mean, I had the broom until I used it. Farmed the rabbits. There are two right there, but that's pretty stupid. Because you're gonna pick them up undoubtedly. Unless, I guess I start from up here. Wait, no, not there. Here. Because there is like a secret around here. If you jump... Now. So, what is the secret about? You get some... I got a tonic. Is that a perfume? Maybe it is a perfume. Yes, it is a perfume. Nice. Good shit. Oh, you mean the broom. Yeah, they replaced Rouge with a broom. You have a problem with that? That's Marisa's broom. And that's a pretty... okay. Fuck that maid. I mean, well, we actually do have a dog in Touhou. The problem is that the dog didn't exist back when this game was released. She existed from 2017 onwards. Yes, I'm obviously talking about Aun, a bitch. Well, it can be a bitch too. Though, I don't know, a lot of people call Aun a dog, but in reality she's a lion. I'm pretty sure that she's supposed to be a lion. Right? Or am I wrong? Yes, I don't think that I'm wrong. Nice. Aren't she wolf? No, not mommy she. Not that one. Okay. So this at least is a checkpoint. So we should be fine. Or mostly fine. I mean, I'm gonna die here because I don't have enough health. Also, I just wanna announce that Mr. Colo here, just like Yummy, is a certified pancake. I mean, I already knew that. If you wanted to know it, you know, what'd you say, man? And the only thing that I need to do to summon Yummy is call him a pancake? Is it that easy? Anyways, how is it going, Yummy? You know, Colo the other day, just like Yummy, as usual, both of them were talking shit about gacha. The point is that just like Yami, Colo here is now asking how to download Genshin Impact. So yeah, Rayman is actually helping me here quite a lot. Yeah, pancakes. That's what both of you are. Pomainu, noble holy animals that are usually employed as guardians of holy areas like shrine and temples. So they are lion dogs? What kind of stupid shit is that? They are either a lion or a dog. You can't be both. I mean, they both come from the same family, but like, come on. That game has a lot of quality besides almost Zelda. No, I understand that you like it, that you recognize the quality. Yes, I recognize that part, but that's precisely why you're a pancake. You were so eagerly talking shit about gachas and all of them being shit, and saying that, oh, all of these games are the same. You don't know about them, all of them are the same shit, blah blah, you know? And now, what happened? Talking shit about gachas is called speaking the truth. Ring 1 access anti-cheat. Man, some people really like using the whole Ring 1 excuse, huh? That's something that seems to be pretty popular nowadays. A pretty good scare tactic, you know. The truth is that there are a lot of programs that do that already. You know, not for anti-cheating probably, but there are a lot of programs that already reside there. Well, not reside, but I mean already use that part of the processor. So, you know, I don't know, dude. You are such a fucking bitch. You are such a bitch that I just can't believe it. Thankfully the checkpoint was right there. They decided to put quality into a gacha. Yeah, I know they did. Wow, I can't believe that it didn't work there. Nice, good shit, good platforms. It has more access than hardware drivers. You know, hardware drivers, I mean, they don't really need, as far as I understand, that much access, right? Considering that they are more something like a communication between a specific hardware and the operative system. Like, I don't think they really need to use the CPU that much. And I just... okay. So trying to kill those fairies is probably a pretty bad idea. Damn, sadly I have to eat this fucking slow-ass platform all the way back. Jesus Christ. Most of privileged software is ring trim. I don't know, dude. I just think that this is another tactic that a lot of people use to scare away consumers. Like, you know, it really reminds me of that time where there was that moron on Reddit saying that Epic Game Store was like, you know, was incredibly badly coded and had access to a lot of shit in your system, and basically the permissions that the program had are basically the same shit that a lot of other programs already have. And then complaining about the code structure on a minimized file is like the, you know, already telling how much they know. That's weird. Why would I want to go to the right there? Maybe there is a secret? Who gives a shit if there is a secret? Nothing should have ring 1 except hardware drivers. Alright. But I still don't care. Like, you know. What can you do? Even if you have access to that. I mean, I'm pretty sure the program can do a lot of things, but the point is that it doesn't do them. You know? I mean, if it did nasty stuff, it would have already been reported. You know? The thing is, there are a lot of applications that already have. Epic Store used to have the permissions to read your Steam installation data, friends, own games. Yeah, I'm aware of that, but the point is, the people that made those posts in Reddit were saying stuff like they can steal all your sensitive information, like you are being spied by the Chinese government, and I'm like, come on, dude. How many times have I heard that before? Like, I understand that these people are probably from the USA and they really want, you know, China gone for good, but you know, like, that's not my problem. Your conflicts that you might have with, you know, a random ass country, it has nothing to do with the program itself. Wow, nice. So that's why that block is there. That's the reason why that's there. Something with ring 1 can literally break your hardware. You understand that there are multiple programs that can probably break your hardware, right? Like, if they have the possibility to do so, right? Like, this game is not a novelty because it has the ability to destroy your computer. Every program has the ability to destroy your computer. The difference is that those programs that actually do destroy your computer are, you know, labeled as viruses. Those viruses, well, most viruses are pretty weak shit anyways, but you know, there are some viruses that can be a real problem. The point is, every program has the potential to do that, in the sense that if the creator has the intent to do it, you can just do it. The point is that those programs are in a database that is the one that antiviruses use to know that that is indeed a virus. The point that I'm trying to make is, if it actually gave hardware problems, someone will have already reported it. And by reporting it, you know, you can understand that the program is dangerous. If the only thing is that it can potentially do that, I don't care, because it doesn't do that. I don't care what someone can potentially do. What something in this case, because we're talking about a program. It can potentially, you know, harm your information. Well, yeah, Google can also potentially track you down and send a hitman to kill you. Google can do that too. And not because of that I'm gonna stop using Google services. What I'm trying to say here is that there is a lot of paranoid people, and there is a lot of people that are trying to take advantage of those paranoid people to push their agendas, right? In this case, the famous... Well, I don't know in this case, but I remember in the case of the Epic Game Store, they used that opportunity to push against the fact that China is, you know, trying to, I don't know, see your dick through your webcam or whatever. You know. Point is, I don't really believe why a legit game should need Ring Zero access. I don't know. And again, I don't particularly care either. I mean, it's the same as asking why should Ed's mobile application will need access to my contacts and photos. There is no reason why. I'm trying to think of an example, but I don't even have a cell phone in the first place to make my point. But there are a lot of applications that you also ask. You have to ask that question: why do you need access to all of this shit? You still install them, so I don't know why the big fuss about this, you know, when it really hasn't been proven to be harmful or anything. When it's proven to be harmful, that's when I will care. So far, I just don't have any reason to care. As I said, a lot of programs, one way or the other, have the potential to fuck your machine up, and they don't, because if they were, they would be labeled as viruses. So that's the point that I'm trying to make. I don't know why it would want Ring Zero access, or, you know, I don't know what's the thought process other than anti-cheat though, you know. I don't know why you will need to do that to implement an anti-cheat, but as I say, I also don't care. Any security fault and your hardware will be roasted. Well, when that happens, I will worry. Because, as I said, this is just taking cautions for the sake of taking cautions. This is just being paranoid, is what I'm trying to say. There are a lot of things that can happen anywhere, not just in computer related stuff. Like, for example, I could say that, you know, what will happen if someone can, you know, break the glass in my building's door and enter, because that can happen. Someone can break the glass and someone can enter, yes. I'm not gonna sleep at night having nightmares just because the thought that someone might break the glass and enter, because the point is that, you know, there are multiple things that lead to the conclusion that that is incredibly unlikely to happen. First of all, because even if it enters to the building, he can do shit. And second of all, you know, the police is gonna deal with them before they even reach any apartment in the first place. It could be a problem, but the chance is really low. Here it's the same thing. Yes, the program having such an access can probably break, you know, have a really negative impact in your system. Sure, it could have, but, you know, nothing has pointed to the fact that it actually does. That's what I'm trying to say. It has the possibility, but the evidence is pointing that it's not gonna happen, or that it's extremely unlikely to happen to the point that nobody has reported any problems. I want to get my point across. I don't know if I'm getting my point across, but the point is, just because something is technically possible doesn't mean that it's gonna happen. Like, you know, I mean, I could give better examples, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Star Force tier? I don't know what Star Force is. Star Force? No, well, I know what Star Force is. I don't know what Star Force is. Star Force. Star Force. Star Force is Russian DRM from these times. Nothing should have Ring 1 access except hardware drivers. Better safe than sorry. Nah, I mean, I understand that, but I feel that there are some things where it's just not worth it to apply that logic. The logic of better safe than sorry. Like, you know, I could, for example, I don't know if I really want to give examples because, again, I think that I'm making my point across here. There are just some risks that are like some events that are so unlikely that it's just not even worth it to keep them in mind. Like, I don't know, the most ridiculous thing that I can think of is, I don't know, fearing that a meteorite is gonna fall in my city. That is possible, yes, it can happen, it's technically possible, but, you know, everything leads to the fact that it's not gonna happen. That's something that you know, the whole risk and mitigation thing is something that I studied at, you know, I mean, this is a logical thing, but I'm trying to say that I studied at university something that is about managing projects and about risk management, right? And if there is a risk that has a certain probability to happen, you are gonna have to have some plan of mitigation. And you also have to, you know, you have to measure the balance between the damage that it's gonna do if it happens and the chance that it has of happening. So what I'm trying to say here is that if we, you know, analyze this from a project standpoint, like, this will be a risk that is not even worth taking into account, is what I'm trying to say. It has the probability to happen, technically yes. Is it gonna happen? No, most likely not. Not gonna risk my system. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just telling you that I personally don't care that risk exists for me. I'm still gonna play the game, is what I'm trying to say. You are free to do whatever you want. I mean, but I personally just don't care. But it's alright, I mean, that's the beauty of the fact that we can choose to play whatever we want. Yeah, but as I say, you can do what you want. And likewise, I'm also gonna do, you know, what I want, which is playing the game. Really gonna get obliterated. Oh, wait, I can hit. Nice. Nice accuracy. I have a lot of lives at least. So there is that. But yeah. You know, and to be completely honest, I also don't really understand. I mean, I studied it in university, but barely. I don't know what the rings exactly are. Like, as far as I understand, it's about a bunch of permissions that the CPU gives to different programs. Other than that, I don't really understand, and again, I don't really care either. And you know, if anything, if a hardware failure were to happen and it actually roasted my motherboard or my CPU or whatever it roasts, it will probably be beneficial to me, because if it happens, I will be forced to actually switch my hardware, which will be a huge benefit. One is hardware driver, 0 is OS kernel, -1 is CPU BIOS. Fuck. Nice. You could do it anyways? You mean updating my... Well, yeah, I mean, I could, but I won't, because I really don't feel like doing it. I mean, I think I'm fine with my current hardware for now. I mean, basically this game that we're talking about, Genshin Impact, has really good looking graphics and it runs almost flawlessly in my PC with my old ass CPU. So, you know. Yeah. Laugh about the bulldozer, but the thing is, that game can still run at maximum, or at least in high graphics. I don't know if it's the maximum because I didn't try, but it can run a 2020 game in maximum. So, you know, yeah, bulldozer all you want, the motherfucker still works, and pretty well, I must say. You're currently forced to upgrade CPU. If you think updated it, we'll wait. Wait a second. Alright. Gotta be careful here. Yeah, because of that one. That one can be a problem. If you think updating will be good, it feels like you do want to do it. Money is another thing. No, it's about not really wanting to do it. In the sense that I don't want to put the effort that it takes researching and building it. Well, when I say building, I mean assembling them into my computer. Like, I just don't want to deal with that because it's not necessary. I mean, if it was as easy as throwing money to the screen and suddenly, you know, being able to replace your CPU instantly, I will do it, but that's not the case, you know. First, you have to investigate which is the best CPU for you. Then you have to wait for it to come. And then you have to put it yourself. So no. CPUs are aging well in general. Yeah, I have a friend that basically had like a Phenom CPU, I think, for like a really long time. And he only switched it recently. Like, he had it for more than 10 years or something like that. Even having really good GPUs. You could pay someone to go to your house. Nah. That's definitely not gonna happen. we can backseat you with PC build. As I said, I don't think it's too much about knowing how to do it. It's more about actually doing it. I mean, for example, I know how to back up my files. I don't do it because I don't want to. Even though backing up files is pretty easy, I don't. The only time I do it is when I format my drive. Other than that, I just don't back up because it's a pain in the ass. So knowing how to do something and wanting to do it are two pretty different things, you know. Aiden is being a bitch. Sounds about right. Why do you need to format? I needed to format when I installed my SSD. I didn't have an SSD. I mean, I like that my processor can handle a lot of programs with, you know, with ease, but it's not really that much about that. As I said, it's more about me not wanting to do it, and that's it. I don't really think it's that hard to understand, really. Team, literally 1 bar left. What a fucking bitch. At least I have 2 more tries. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you don't need to format. If you are gonna reinstall Windows, you don't really need to format it. Windows 10 already allows you to, you know, reinstall it without losing your data. Damn, I don't understand this 80. No, I need to back up what was in my old drive. That's what I need to back up. Tim, I really don't understand this fight. What I don't understand is when she jumps. It seems like she does that at random, but I don't think it's truly random. No, I'm not formatting both, you fucking dumbass. I said backupping. I'm backupping the hard drive to an external hard drive just so I can put that in the new SSD. That's it. I don't think it's that hard to understand. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't have 2 SATA connectors, so I'm deinstalling because I don't have 2 SATA connectors, I only have 1, and the SSD didn't give me another one. That's pretty bullshit though, that the SSD doesn't come with a SATA connector, like why not? Not like those things are supposed to be particularly rare or expensive. Don't know why they are such cheap fucks about it. But whatever. 7 or 8 of those. Now, when it comes to connectors like that, I don't really have much. I usually only have what's needed, and that's it. So you know. Come on. In fact, I'm pretty sure, for example, I'm still using my old ass network cable, the Ethernet cable, I mean, you know, the one that goes from the router to your computer. I'm still using one that is like 10 years old. Use an M2. Ah, fuck you. I don't think the M2... I don't think my SSD is compatible with M2 as far as I understand. I think it's only SATA. So... I don't think I can, honestly. Like, I think it's only... SATA. So yeah. Can use M2. But, you know, SATA works fine. But yeah, I remember having to connect both the PSU cable and the SATA, because it needed both the power cable and obviously the SATA one. But you know, it's alright. These fairies... Well, I don't even know if these are fairies. This I'm pretty sure are like the Scarlet Devil Mansion maids. They definitely belong in the deepest level of hell, that's for sure. Alright. Okay, calm down. I thought that she was gonna attack a lot faster than that. She didn't. I have a CPU from 2014 and CPU from 2020. I mean, I have a CPU from whatever year the FX is, and I have a GPU from 2017, I think. I mean, well, no, I bought it this year, but I mean, I think the RX 590 is from 2017, right? But yeah. A guy on YouTube Bear at 3080 with a Celeron had 40 FPS on CSGO. Well, yeah, the point is that if you have a really underpowered CPU, it doesn't matter how good the GPU is, because the CPU is not even gonna be able to send enough information to the GPU in the first place. So, not really gonna help. Yeah, the Celeron in particular is a bad example because it's such a weak-ass processor. It isn't underpowered, just ancient. Yeah, not what I will consider ancient. But whatever. And I gotta say, at this stage, it's unbelievably long. And for such a tough boss fight, that's a problem. Sadly, I'm not getting any extra lives right now. That's pretty worrying. The worst part is that the fight ends really, really quickly. Definitely does. Thankfully, this disappearing block section isn't as fucked up as it could be. It could be really fucked up. Alright, there we go. Whew. Well, at least we got here. I have 3 lives, well in reality 2, because I'm definitely gonna lose my first one here for sure. Oh, I think you're supposed to confront her in order to make her jump. Like, you have to be close to her. Is that how it works? Because if that's the case, then unless she does some crazy bullshit, it shouldn't be hard to counter. Oh, yeah, unless she does that. That's the issue. And now you're gonna do it every time. Alright. I got, well, not close enough, but a little bit close. Come on, we can do this. I think you're supposed to jump to the other side as soon as she does that, but what a fucking pain in the ass. It is a problem. This stage is so long and this boss is such a pain in the ass. Maybe I will need to use weakness for this one though. Well, yeah, every boss has weakness in Mega Man games, including the Wily stages, so I think she should have weakness here. I wonder which one though. By the time I'm done cycling through all the weaknesses, it's probably gonna be, you know, gonna probably die before I even get the opportunity to fully do it in the first place. That's really the problem, the fact that you cannot change your powers in the fly. And it would have been so easy to implement too, but for some reason it's not a thing in this game. A little bit surprised, but whatever. I don't mind. Or not that much at least. Whenever Intel sneezes, it releases a new generation of CPUs. But when it comes to CPUs, at least as of right now, when it comes to performance and pricing, isn't it better to just go for a Ryzen? Uh-oh. I don't... I'm so pissed off right now. You know what's gonna be fast? No, it's not gonna be faster, because I will need to check the fucking password. But do I really have to farm these assholes? I guess I'm farming these assholes, but how much are they gonna take to even drop this shit? I don't think they are gonna... Now this is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Well, they got it there, but the problem is that you have to switch, then pick it up and then switch again. This is gonna be such a gigantic piece of shit. I just can't believe it that they did this, but whatever. It's not Nvidia that put loads of new technologies to each new gen. I don't know. Don't know much about hardware, to be completely honest. Well, at least they spawn immediately, but there are only 2 of them? I think there are only 2 of them. I thought they were 3. Yeah, this is definitely gonna take a shit ton of time. It's alright. I have time to spend. Though, you can probably see why I say that it's faster to just die. It is faster to just die. Though at least you can also farm extra lives. So that means that when you get to 18, you're gonna have a lot of... Oh, I can't believe that. You're gonna have a lot of lives to try. So there is at least that. As I said before, there were also Mega Man sections where you had to do exactly that if you didn't have enough power, but usually the checkpoint wasn't as stupid as this one. And the worst part is that you need to get it to full meter. If you don't get it to full meter, you're not gonna get to the other side. It's a little bit fucked up, but at least, as I say, you also farm lives. So you make sure that when you fight against 18, you will have a lot of attempts to deal with her. Well, I mean, I say 18, but this could be any. I wonder if they are gonna drop a rare item that has a 0.01 chance of spawning. That will be pretty dope. Imagine they dropping... I don't know. What could they drop? Because you never know. There are a lot of games that have a lot of Easter eggs where you don't even know that they are there unless you look up a guide. So maybe, you never know, these rabbits might have a really low chance of dropping some crazy ass shit. Though as you can see, the chance of dropping whatever they drop is already low enough. In fact, it almost looks like they have more chance to drop an extra life than they have of dropping that shit. Okay, one more. I need one more and I'll be able to go. Lucky egg drop. I'm pretty sure that rabbits don't lay eggs. I don't think that's the case. I mean, they are mammals. They are supposed to have an... Well, wait a second. They are. Wait, so that's... Why are Easter eggs a thing? I mean, when I say Easter eggs is, you know, the fact that you have those chocolate eggs that are related to bunnies. Why is that the case? I mean, bunnies don't lay eggs. So, why is that even a thing? I wonder what's the backstory of Easter. I mean Easter as in the bunny celebration, not Easter as in the Christian celebration, which has to do with the resurrection of you know, of Jesus. Speaking of Jesus, now you understand why I say that suiciding here is faster than doing this horseshit. At least you have no doubts now. You wanted to see how this was doing it the legitimate way? Well, there you have it. Do you like that? At least now I have 7 extra lives. Just in case I'm gonna pick this one up, though I don't think I'm gonna fuck it up again, but you never know. Time to dissect a bunny to find Guy. To find Guy? What guy? Yeah, I don't know. You know, the worst part is that stupid shits like that make you think that bunnies actually lay eggs. Like when you're a kid, right? When you're a kid and you don't know anything about that, you are like, damn, bunnies lay eggs. No, they don't. They don't lay eggs. Because they are simply not birds or fishes. Well, the ones who lay eggs are birds and fishes. Exclusively, right? Am I forgetting about another one? Amphibians. Well, Amphibians are like a hybrid in that regard, right? I don't remember how amphibians work, to be quite honest. Oh, to find why. I see. Auto keyboard on phone doing work. Hey, you know that whatever you type in your autocomplete gets sent to Google, and Google can see all the fucked up stuff that you type, right? You know, if I were you, I wouldn't be taking the risk I wouldn't be taking the risk, you know. Yeah, I know the whatever that animal is called in English, yeah, that's one that lays eggs and it's a mammal, but you know, that's an exception. Mammals don't lay eggs because they have, you know, well, I don't know what's the term in English, but they have inside pregnancy, like internal embryo development, I think is how it's called. Which is something that, as far as I understand, birds don't have, and it's the reason why they lay eggs in the first place. That's if I use a Google keyboard, sure. You sack of shit, and she responds. I can't believe this. I'm losing all the lives that I farmed because of this piece of shit being a piece of shit. I can't believe it. Okay. I just can't believe that, dude. How the fuck are you gonna do that? How is that enemy legal? How is that enemy allowed to exist? I truly cannot comprehend. It seems that it has more health than a normal one of these shitheads. Get fucked, Mei-Ling. Alright. Come on. Hold it. That was way too close for comfort. You dropped the salt? I mean, it's pretty hard to go against that fairy and not being salty. Well, I say fairy, but she's not even a fairy. She's a fucking maid. Well, or at least it looks like a Scarlet Devil Mansion maid, but like, it's so fucked up. I have 5 lives, so, well, for now, that is. But you know, is this gonna be enough to beat Aiden's ass? I really hope it is. Okay. Also, I know that this is a topic that I usually talk about, so you know, kinda like a broken record at this point, but you know that the other day I was curious about what people that knew about the subject think about Japanese versus Chinese when it comes to the language, I mean. And a lot of people seem to agree that Japanese is a harder language than Chinese, which is something that took me by surprise because I definitely was not expecting that. Apparently a lot of people say that that's the case, that Japanese is indeed harder than Chinese. No, I'm not gonna talk about your food, Colo. Not really interested on your dinner. But the point is that yeah, apparently Chinese is easier than Japanese for multiple things, but most importantly, you know, I think what they mention first and foremost is the fact that Chinese doesn't have complex verb conjugations as Japanese has. Japanese apparently has a lot of that, and I can understand that being an obstacle, but you know, seems like the biggest obstacle after that is also the fact that kanjis just are pronounced the way that they feel like being pronounced. without any concrete rule on how to pronounce them depending on the word. So, you know, it's pretty interesting. I don't know, should I even study Chinese? Will I even use Chinese in the first place? I don't even consume Chinese media. I mean, I won't deny that knowing Chinese is gonna be useful. I feel like it's gonna be useful in some pretty obscure circumstances. Like most of the time, I don't really think it's gonna be that useful. What happened, Aiden? I thought that you were immortal, but it seems that you're not so immortal now, are you? Alright, well, we're going... I have to assume this is racing. Is it? Wait, Touhou again? Are we really gonna fight against Touhou again? But why? You will drop it? Yeah, I know that. But I could try. I mean, I think the important thing about these different languages is trying. You might drop it, yes, probably, but trying it, I feel that it's pretty important. Because, you know, one thing is dropping it after trying for whatever reason that you might have, and another thing is not even trying, right? Because you never know. Like, yes, you might drop it, but you also might not drop it. It's something that it's impossible to know unless you try. So, I mean, I do agree with you that I probably will drop it, but I wanna try to see what happens. And if I drop it, the really important thing is when will I drop it? Because it's differently dropping something at the very start than it is to... And these Kogasas are just chilling and I'm murdering them. Touhou la venganza, yeah. Touhou wants some revenge, but... This is the... I mean, if the boss is Touhou here... This will literally be the third time that we're fighting Touhou. Also, something that I wanted to point out. You see the paths on that Wily castle, well, on Kaguya's castle, the A and T, right? In that screen before the map loads. These levels have nothing to do with that structure, you know? In Mega Man, as far as I understand, every Wily stage shape is actually the same as the map shows. So if the map shows a shape of right up right, the map is gonna be right up right. However, these maps do whatever the fuck they want. They completely disregard the... You know... When I say map, I mean stage. Like, these stages completely disregard what the map thinks. Oh, look at this fairy. So triggered that you couldn't... Wait. What? Am I... Wait, what jump am I supposed to make there? Huh? I don't get it. What was I supposed to do there? Well, I guess I can use Aya's power, but I don't think that should be necessary. Hey Clowncat, how is it going? I'm here. I don't know if I'm about to fight Touhou or Raisin, because it seems that it's gonna indeed be Touhou, judging by the music, though I already fought her. And I also don't know what to do here, which is pretty bad too. Apparently I can reach that high, but that's why I say that I'm probably supposed to use the Touhou power to proper myself. I mean, that works. Sadly, this fairy is still... Well, is there anything that I can use to fuck her up here? Actually, don't think so, but... Oh! I'll take that! But for some reason she got distracted there. Almost got it. Oh, I think you're supposed to use the broom in a pretty specific way. Suicidal, just like that. Oh, and an extra life, well thank you, though I don't have many lives, but if the boss is not that hard, it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I knew there was a trap, so the trap is there, but... Oh. I guess you can use the broom there, but I don't know what the intended way of doing that is. Okay. Yeah, traps. Indeed. You know, those fans don't even take you that high to worry about that. Okay, these are falling platforms, by the way. So obviously the whole point is killing the Touhous before they become a problem. Them, even the Toshikos are here. Are they gonna throw every single... Jesus Christ. Seems like they're gonna throw every single enemy in the game in this stage. That's pretty cool. Though I didn't see the Kedamas yet, well thankfully I didn't see them. Something tells me there's gonna be a Momishi around here, right? No? No Momishi? Uh-oh. I don't like this. Oh fuck. I should take that. I have the broom after all. So I can take it if I want. I mean, it is only to have a better attempt. Who did you say was Dr. Wily? No, Kaguya. Apparently, in all of these games, the boss is Kaguya, because every name is named something of Kaguya, like Kaguya's Mystery, you know, Kaguya's whatever, right? So it seems that Kaguya is the equal. No. Wow, that's really evil. So we have Mecha Dragon. Wait, isn't that a Digimon? I mean, I know that that's supposed to be Mecha Dragon, but isn't that literally a Digimon? Or... no, isn't that the Dragon Ball Dragon that is friends with Gohan? I actually don't remember. Is it? Then again, it's a generic dragon, so it could be anything. Yeah, I like how Colo is already having a meltdown. Damn, I only have one life. This is Kaguya's ambition. Yeah, so basically every game is named after Kaguya something. Wow. Nice. Fuck. Still developing an ulcer. You're definitely not happy about that. It's the dragon from I Wanna Be the Guy. No, but I really remember seeing that specific dragon. I'll tell you what that is. That's the graphic representation of disrespect. Damn. Disrespect. Poor Colo is having a bad time looking at all of this. Well, speaking of that, Colo, because you seem to be particularly sensitive about that kind of stuff, do you know who the new character for Smash is? Have you seen the news? Because, you know, there is a new DLC character for Smash. Do you know which one it is? I really wonder if you do. Because if you don't, I have beautiful news for you. Wonder if he's googling it at this very moment, or if he's writing a 200-word essay about how salty he is. Okay. Yes, I was right. Damn, I know this guy way too well. I know this guy way too well. Of course he was gonna get triggered by it. Of course, I know him so fucking well. Yes. That's what I like to see, that pure and unadulterated salt. How does it feel? I know. It hurts. Not to me, I honestly don't mind. But yeah, I can tell that to you, that has to be a pretty low blow. It's alright, bro. Don't worry about it. How did I distract this fairy again? Oh, like that. You know. To be fair, it's like a really bad joke. I don't know, I feel that it makes sense. I know that a lot of people are disappointed and everything, but I feel that having a Minecraft representative makes sense. I mean, Sakurai has already made clear that Smash is supposed to be a celebration of video games, right? And if there is a really important video game in at least recent history, it is Minecraft. Even if some people might not like the game, and even if some people might not like the choice, even if they like the game, I feel that it makes sense. Can you do Raymu skin for Steve? You know what the worst part of this is? I saw the live stream shoes for that fucking asshole. I see. You know that you need to stream that shit. I need to see your reaction. It will have been priceless to see your reaction live. Would have been amazing to see the meltdown happening in real time. But you know, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Second is Kaguya's Mystery, third is Kaguya's Lust. Kaguya's Lust? Wow, well that was unexpected. Steve is just so fucking boring as we're gonna have a Fortnite character. I mean, I understand what you mean, but I don't think, you know, there is a difference about Fortnite and Steve thing, I think here, is that when it comes to Minecraft, you can have a pretty creative moveset because Minecraft is about building. Fortnite, you can also build, but it's mostly just gonna be a guy with a gun. There was nothing to see, I should stare at the monitor soullessly. I don't know, dude, that's already priceless. Salty car overflowing salt. Oh fuck. No. Okay, I'll take that. Gotcha. Yeah, that was an easy boss. I'm surprised I didn't get it before. It's alright. It's Kaguya at the end of the night. Oh, I see. Motherfucker. Yeah, it really surprised me. Where is Raisin? How is Raisin not a boss here? Or is she gonna be a boss here? Well, here is the obligatory boss rush. Well, we will have to learn the weaknesses right now. War Smash, bring a Fortnite character. I will take a plane to Japan and burn the whole building. No, I'm really interested in knowing what will you do, because this is a possibility. What will you do if Reimu was announced as a Smash character? In case you don't know, Reimu is the character that you're seeing right there in the screen. What will you do? Like, I can already see the solve for Speed, but the solve for Reimu will be catastrophic. Alright. So let's try to learn weaknesses. I'm assuming this is gonna be fire, right? Oh, I didn't select it, my bad. No, it's not fire. Is it gonna be the nuclear one? No? Are you shitting me? Okay, so which one? Mercury poison? No. Spear? No? I don't think it will be this one, right? No. Which one did I try? Okay, this one. Yeah, sadly, I don't have enough health to try all of them. The end of Kaguya, depending on how you translate it, I see. I think nothing will happen because I don't even know who that is, even though I'm watching it right now. This is the protagonist of Touhou. Reimu is the protagonist of Touhou, the only character that has been there since the very first game, in every single game. Oh, she's weak to Tenshi's bullshit? Why is she weak to Tenshi? Alright, she's weak to Tenshi, not to fire and not to nuclear fire. No, weak to keystones? I mean, I understand in Pokemon Rock is strong against ice, but so is fire. Right? Actually, is Rock strong against... Yeah, Rock is strong against ice, right? Well, I'm not actually gonna try to beat this now. I'm gonna try to learn the weaknesses and then beat it. So, Remilia, you will think that this could be Utsuho, considering that, you know, nuclear shit. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, that one makes sense. So, yeah, Remilia is weak against Utsuho. Good to know. Wow, I'm fucking up like crazy. Cerno too strong, needs celestial power to be taken down. Guess it is the case. Okay, try to remember. Cerno is weak against Tenshi, Remilia is weak against Utsuho, Patchouli... What could she be weak against? Gungnir? No. Icicle? No. No, this is her own power. Not the thing. Imperishable shooting? Okay, she's weak to Moko for some reason. Alright. Well, that's fine. I mean, I don't particularly mind, it's just a little bit weird. Why will she be weak to a magic element? Doesn't seem to make that much sense. I mean, she's a magician, she can control every element and yet she's weak to fire? Wouldn't it make more sense for her to be weak to... Well, I don't know what will make sense for her to be weak to. I mean, she's a magician. Okay, Aya... I'm assuming it's the icicle with Aya. Yeah, it is the icicle. It is the icicle because it takes her down. Though I don't even think I need to use the weakness against Aya, considering how fucking weak she is even without the weakness. Okay, well, there is that one. Moko. I'm assuming that Moko is gonna be weak against either Mercury Poison or the Tengu one. I will be very surprised if it was... Wait, are you weak to Mercury? I can't tell. No, she's weak to... Okay, she's weak to Aya. So yeah, win against fire, it makes sense. Fire of Inquisition is good against magic. Okay, Yomu. This one, we don't have much options left. This one has to either be... It has to either be... Either Mercury Poison or Spear de Gangnir. It's a Spear de Gangnir, okay. Sure. I mean, why not? Damn, she almost killed me too. That's something that is pretty fucked up. Even with these weaknesses, they can fuck you up really badly. So the only weakness that we didn't use is the Mei Sosan, which is Yomu's, and Mercury Poison, which is Pachuri's. So let's see. Can you jump here? Thanks. Okay, Utsuho. I think this should be Mercury Poison, right? Well, yeah, it is. It is Mercury Poison. Okay, so that means that the last one, which should be Tenshi, Tenshi is weak to the sword. These are really random ass weaknesses. The only one that makes sense is Utsuho against Remilia because it's the sun against a vampire. That's the only one. Yeah, sword fight. Well, I guess you can say that. Let's see how much I can deal against these assholes without dying. Okay. So this one was Tenshi. I mean, you don't even need to resummon it, because you can use the ones that... Oh. Ooh. Can you shoot this? Oh yeah, you can shoot that. So Serna seems to be the hardest one to take down that way. Remilia, on the other hand, as long as you charge this attack, doesn't seem that bad, but you have to be careful not to get hit by her when she falls. Which seems to be pretty easy to get hit by, sadly. And you run out of nuclear power really fast. Okay, Patchouli is weak to this. The weakness damage. I mean, the weakness damage is supposed to be good. Wait, no, it wasn't this one. It was imperishable shooting, never mind. I forgot. Who was the one that was weak to Aya? And I forgot who was supposed to be weak to Aya. Who was it again? Was it this one? Yeah, no, yes, it was this one. It was this one. Alright. Was Moko. Damn, she gets hit when she goes down too. Gets hit twice. Damn, Jesus Christ, get fucked. So the only two left are Remilia and... what was the other one? Utsuho. The problem with Utsuho is that it's pretty hard to hit with this Mercury Poison. Like, the Mercury Poison is definitely not really that practical in that fight. She does her crouching block from Immaterial Missing Power. Remilia she does, yes. Nice extinguisher. Mokochi. I don't know, what I do know is that at least we know the weaknesses. Now what's left is not forgetting them, which is pretty easy to do. Pretty easy to forget these kind of things. Now the real question is there gonna be a different level for the final boss, or is it gonna be the same one? Because Mega Man games in that regard are like a 50-50. Some Mega Man games have the boss rush and the final boss in the same stage, and some other Mega Man games have the boss rush in one stage and then they have the proper final boss in another stage. I don't know which one is gonna be the case here. Hopefully it's not too fucked up, but you never know. Are you really gonna do that? But yeah, the strategy usually is to go to the toughest bosses when you have a lot of health and go to the weakest ones when you have less health. I think here that I'm not in either. I could go with Patchouli, which is, you know, a little bit of both. She's a little bit hard, but not that much. Not really that much. Okay, and now that I have really little health, I will go for an easy one. An easy one here will be Aya, but which one was it? I don't remember where Aya was. I think it was this one, right? Yeah, it was this one. Good shit. Nice memory. Sadly, I might still get killed. No, I didn't mean to pause. Damn it. And she actually killed me. What a bitch. Okay. In that case, I guess I should go against Yomu. Yomu, which was... this one? Ah, fuck me. Well, this one is also a good thing because this one is hard. So the Mercury Poison. Well, the good thing is that once she's on the floor, you can keep spamming it and she should get hit by it. Alright, Utsuho is not that hard as I thought. So I guess I could go against Yomu. So Yomu is this one then. Yeah, it is that one. Damn, she has a lot of iframes though. To the point where she gets a free jump. She gets an out of shell card just like that. Alright, I guess I can go after Tenshi. Fucker. It deals a shit ton of damage, but... oh, fuck you. She also deals a shit ton of damage too. Alright. I guess we can try Remilia, considering that she's a pretty tough opponent here. Maybe I could fight Remilia the usual way instead of trying to do it this way. I mean, Remilia the usual way is not even that bad to fight against. Uh-oh, that's gonna be a problem. Wow, I can't believe I actually dodged that. Come on. Wow, she grabbed me and she died at the same time. That was pretty cool looking. Okay, the ones that are left here... Moko and who else? Who else is alive? Like, one of them... no, Moko is not one of them, or... no, she is. It's definitely one of them, but I can't remember the other one. Like, I know that Tenshi is the one that is there. Do you remember what one was it? The UV flashlight. I don't remember. This fourth one. Well, whatever. Let's... okay, this one was Aya. Okay, which means that I should do this with him. I can't believe Aya is the one that is killing me here. Well, now I don't have more icicle falls, but I guess it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Again, this was the easiest boss in the game, so I can defeat her without weaknesses. So now it's either Moko or Tenshi. Well, I think I'm gonna go with... Okay, let's try Moko and see what she has. I think that Moko is pretty problematic here. Yeah. Then she's not any better. I guess these two that are left might be the hardest ones. Denshi seems to be really aggressive and Moko doesn't move too much, which means that I can't really do much with a power that just stays still. Alright. Well, at least Denshi, you can still chase her down, but I think that Moko is definitely gonna be the challenge here. Come on, why don't you walk, you piece of shit? Alright, I gotcha. So now, is this gonna be the final boss? Because if this is the final boss and I have to do all this boss rush every time, it's gonna be a gigantic pain in the ass. And it is! Of course it is! So it's like the very, very classic Mega Man games that were like this too. Good shit. Also, if you think this one is gonna be easy because it's about to die, don't be fooled by that. She has another face. It's usually the difference between Wily Machine and Wily Capsule. Though that one wasn't even a capsule. It's the same machine. So it's one of this. You really love to see it. But you know, can't complain here. This is just in classic Mega Man fashion. So it is the way it is. It might look like bullshit, yes. You might say that this is bullshit, but you know, this is just the way Mega Man is, alright? If you complain about this, you're complaining directly about Mega Man. I don't really remember which were the Mega Man games that didn't have it like this. As I said, some Mega Man games had the boss rush in one level and the actual final boss in the other. But some others were like this one, where they have all in one go, right? Alright. Damn it. How the fuck do I do so Remilia doesn't hit me there? Damn! Did I interrupt you? Sorry. Get fucking fucked. So which boss should I do here now that I have a pretty little amount of health? I think, believe it or not, no, I don't think Touhou is a good idea here. I don't think Pachul is gonna be a good idea either. And I will think that it's a good one. Whatever, let's go with Touhou. At least this power doesn't get wasted that much in the first place. Touhou was this one, yeah. Classic Mega Mario fashion, damn. What a degenerate thing to say. The interesting thing about this boss fight is that it's not like the actual boss fight. Really? Man, fuck you, Touhou. I was gonna say, usually in Mega Man games where the bosses had a specific stage, usually the stage in the boss rush also had that specific modification. However, in this game it doesn't have it. So for example, Touhou there used to have two pits to a lava, to the lava below, right? But it doesn't have them here. That's an interesting difference, but alright. I don't mind, if anything, I prefer it that way. But yeah, I mean, the lava pits were a fucking pain in the ass to deal with after all. Oh, fuck. Okay, Utsuho is a really bad idea for when you don't have a good amount of health, even though I thought it was the opposite. Fucking bitch. Okay, Yomu is a good idea for when you are full health. That's for sure. Because you're definitely gonna get hit against this one. Damn, I got hit a lot. But yeah, the real question is what you do when you don't have that much health. Again, Aya should be one of those, but I seem to be failing quite a lot, even though this is such an easy boss. I think it's because she's forced to go down, and when she goes down, she can surprise you with the attack. Yeah, like that. For example, because she went down, she surprises you with those multiple attacks. Man, what a bitch. So this is literally, like, look at this. I'm gonna do this the normal way without using weakness. You will see that this is gonna be easier to do. Like, doing it this way is literally easier. I mean, it's easier, but it takes a longer time, but you know, if it pretty much guarantees my victory, I will say that this is a better thing to do. Look at that, I perfected her. I perfected her when I didn't use her weakness. Unbelievable. And that's because the Aya power, the Cerno power seems to be really bad in that regard. Because it doesn't hit her all the time. It only hits her whenever it feels like. Also, maybe the Utsuho power isn't that bad as long as I let her approach me, because I perfected her there. Damn, I'm perfecting these bosses where I shouldn't be. Like, I'm wasting these perfects in a run that it's already bad. I can't believe it. Oh, you can literally loop Moko like that? Then Moko should be the default one then, for when you are short of life. That's pretty fucked up. Damn it. Yeah, Pachul is definitely not one of those that you can take lightly. God damn it. Sadly, this is gonna be another attempt that is gonna be worthless. You're approaching me. Man. That shit in the background sometimes goes crazy. But you can't know when it's gonna go crazy and when it's not. And what about this other face? What did she have? She has those spinning shits. Oh, that wheel you're supposed to jump once. She still has those like ping pong or tennis balls. How long have you been streaming? You can see it there in the bottom right. Every stream has the amount of time there. Anyways, how is it going, young? So yeah, choose right next to the viewer amount. You can see the uptime of the stream. It's a pretty good addition that Twitch had at once. I mean, it's an addition that should have been there since the beginning, but you know, at least it's here now. That's what matters. But yeah. Wait, not in mobile? Oops. Well, in that case, I should give you the recommendation of a lifetime. Don't use mobile for anything. I know, you might think you are crazy, Gabby. I cannot live without my smartphone. But you know, here you have the example of someone that can live without a smartphone. So if I can do it, you can do it too. Oh, your PC broke? Oh, well, that's different. If your PC broke, I guess there's nothing that can be done. It's unfortunate. Not everybody's an antisocial like you. You can still be social without having a smartphone. Like, probably not now because of the pandemic, but before the pandemic happened, you can go to a nightclub without having a smartphone, or you can go to any place that people gather without having a smartphone. Like, not having a smartphone is not a synonym of being antisocial. It's a synonym of thinking that smartphones are trash, which is different. I mean, yes, on top of that, I'm also pretty antisocial, that's right. But, you know, it's unrelated. I think that smartphones are trash just because they are trash. You really don't know how being social works. I don't think you know how being social works if you think that smartphones are necessary to do that. I mean, I don't know, bro, but people have been social from, you know, since humanity started, and they didn't have smartphones back then, you know? And I mean, if you need a smartphone to be social, I would say the problem is on you. You know? You're an introvert? Yeah, I'm an introvert too. But, you know. Gotcha. It's not absolutely necessary, but they help keep in touch, and for people who can afford a PC. Well, that's the thing. If you can own a smartphone, you can own a PC too. I mean, I'm pretty sure smartphones nowadays are almost the same price of a PC, right? Or at least of most PCs. Most mid-tier PCs. Answering on the go. Yeah, but that's the thing. All that you're saying is absolute horseshit. That's the problem. Because that doesn't have to be that way. Like, you're speaking of a social network where government issued, and if, you know, and you had to interact with other people like that. You know that you can just go out, and if you have enough, you know, social skills, you could just go into a place and socialize with randoms. But, you know, that's a lot of effort for a lot of people nowadays, including for you too. I mean, I don't do it because I don't give a shit, but if you were truly social, you will just go outside and go to a place where people usually meet, like a bar or something, and you could start talking with random people, at least, you know, places that you know. No, not going to any random person. You don't just talk to someone who is walking in the streets and start talking about your life with them. I'm talking about going to places where people specifically go to hang out with other people. Obviously, in the middle of the street, people are gonna be like, who is this guy? Right? Social agreements for social network is not something that you decide. I mean, I don't care what you think it is because I can ignore it. So if you want to fall into that pit of social networks, go ahead. But I won't. Bring my desktop to the fucking mountain trip. Do you go to mountain trips, Kyle? That's pretty cool. Going to mountain trips. Well, you have pretty... You're surrounded by mountains pretty much in Chile. I mean, Chile is pretty much... You wanna go to a mountain, you just walk a couple of kilometers and they are right there, right? Like, the whole country is surrounded by them. Kind of like the beach, right? You have the beach and the mountains really, really close, right? Do you go on mountain travels? Mountain, well, whatever they are called, mountain walks. Do you go on mountain walks, Kyle? Do you go on beach walks? I'm interested. Because I'm assuming that, you know, those belong to cartels. There are no mountains that are cool in the USA. I don't know. The USA is a pretty big country, you know. Tim, I forgot what I was about to do. Yeah, patchouli, I guess. Beach walk. No, not that kind of. Not beach. I said beach. My English teacher told me the difference. If you want to refer to the place with the shore, you say with a long E, you say beach. If you want to refer to the place with the sea. If you want to refer to the other one, it's a more relaxed sound. Like you say beach. Beach walks are for normies. Beach is always filled with people. Yeah, but you have a lot of beaches, right? Like, literally the whole country is surrounded by a coast, right? Like, you don't have to go to a specific one. You can choose, you know, go wherever you want, right? I think. I shouldn't have go against Yomu right now. Bad idea. Oh, well, maybe not that bad of an idea. You mean la what? Beach smells good though, and fishing is cool. I swear to God I keep... Well, that's because my pronunciation for English is not the best, so I'm probably mispronouncing it, but I'm trying my best to pronounce it properly. It's just that they are pretty close when it comes to pronunciation. To me, probably not that close for native speakers, but you know, to me they are incredibly close in pronunciation. So I don't have the ease to differentiate on the you know, the different sounds here. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. That was pretty stupid. But you know, it's alright. The point is that I personally like walking on the beach. Remove ESL. I can't remove ESL. It's literally built into me. Yeah, that's what I expected that it will happen. That's why I didn't want to use her weakness. Because I expected to die there, and the nuclear power is really... It depletes really fast, so it wasn't worth to risk it when I knew that I didn't have that much health in the first place. Wow, she still didn't die. What a massive asshole. What a massive bitch. Yes, and then I say the actual word. Okay. Damn, sadly... Shit, this is not gonna work. I wonder if this even works. Shouldn't ice work against a fucking vampire? I mean, Aren't vampires weak to stakes? Or some shit like that? What else could I use? The Tenguroshi? No, that doesn't work. Shit. Well, that's a shame. So I literally can't hit her with anything other than the sun power. Anything else is just not effective at all. No, it's not effective at all. And it's funny, if you don't touch anything, she can grab you for a pretty long amount of time. I just wanted to know if there was another good replacement to her weakness. Well, Mercury Poison seems to deal some damage. Alright, Remilia has to go down first. Remilia is an absolute bitch, which makes sense. That's pretty according to canon, right? I'm a post Big Titty Reimu. Well, depending on how it is, you're gonna win a free ban. So, you know, free things. I mean, it's free. So I guess getting it is, you know. Okay. I don't really understand what the logic of this boss is supposed to be with her weakness. Well, at least I got her, but damn, I had to depilate my whole shit. Alright, calm down. Should I go against Moko here? Oh, this isn't Moko. Oops. Uh-oh. That was really, really close. Well, at least I got her too. Now I actually want to go with Moko and see if I can actually do this without damage. I should be able to. There you go. I keep surviving, but barely. The only one that I could do here without, you know, risking much will be Utsuho, because even if I die, I'm not gonna waste that much power in her. Well, at least I got her. But I automatically teleported. That's something that is also pretty common on the Mega Man games. If you're standing next to the teleporter and you take the boss down, obviously that's gonna happen. It's alright, don't worry about it. Could be worse. I wonder which one of these I could try. I don't think any of these are... Like, I really don't think any of these ones remaining here are gonna be an enemy that I can take down by not taking that much damage, really. Any of this is gonna obliterate me. I guess I can try Yomu, but it's not gonna go well, obviously. Yeah. Well, at least you don't waste too much. The good thing about Gungnir apparently is that it's continuous. The one that I should take down first will probably be Cerno. Reimu is also very common on Mega Man games. Well, I mean, Reimu is pretty common in literally every single Touhou game, because get what? She's the fucking protagonist. So yes, no shit. Of course she is common. I was forced to not pick the item there. God damn it. Alright. Let's see if we can at least take Yomu down here. Damn, you really are gonna petrify me like that. Are you shitting me? Well, if I actually, you know, hit her like that, I don't think she has too much of an answer to give me. Let's try that again. Well, not now, but I mean, that didn't seem like such a bad plan to choose pretty much machine gun against her. I don't want to depolate the gun near though, but let's see. I wanted to switch sides, god damn it. Well, the good thing about this is that I'm gonna have a full life attempt against the final boss. The bad thing is that I'm probably gonna die regardless and I will have to retry this again, but you know, let's not be negative. Man, the fire can have a really fucked up angle here. But the real problem are those balls that get shot from the top. They are really hard to dodge. The heavy machine gun. Yeah. The heavy machine gun. Obviously this final boss will also have a weakness, but I don't know if I wanna use it. I probably should, right? Well, let's try. It's not the machine gun. It's not the mercury poison. Not imperishable shooting. And it's not dying. Yeah, that one also doesn't work. Alright. Well, I guess it's try hard time. There's nothing else to do other than try harding. It is the way it is. It was meant to happen. I already expected something like this, so I'm not even salty. It's something that was bound to happen. Unfortunate. But it's gonna be like this. Machine dying being an immortal weakness. I could see that happening. Ah, Remilia, I really hate you. And I don't just hate you because you're a bitch in this game. I hate you outside of this game too. I mean, you're a bitch inside and outside the game, so, you know. My hatred makes sense. Ah, fuck, and we are out of bullshit. She really is the most dangerous boss. And I will fight her without weakness, but it takes so long to kill her without weakness, that is. You're good at tryharding. Yeah, I know. I think the best thing here is choose suicide. Like, if I fail against Remilia like that, really the best thing is suicide and start it again. Yomu is probably the best one because her damage is obscene and she's always right in front of you. But I think that if you want to suicide in this boss rush, Yomu is the best one. She's constantly attacking you face to face and the damage is... it's really fucked up. She kills you in 7 or 6 hits. So yeah, definitely the best idea here. But yeah, Remilia has to go down first. Remilia has to go down first because she's absolutely the hardest boss to take down. So yeah, it has to happen. It just has to happen. If only this piece of shit of a nuclear fusion power wasn't so shitty to use. Like, how is it gonna get spent so easily? That's so stupid. And here she goes again, being a fucking bitch. What happens if I don't charge this? What happens if I only use the normal shot? That is not gonna be useful, because I will take the same amount of time that I will take without, you know. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I can't believe that this is such a problem. I have to suicide again. If I have no weakness, you have to suicide here. I mean, I will exit the game and enter the password again, but that's the problem. Entering the password, it's definitely gonna take longer than this shit. Well, no, it's definitely gonna take longer. Believe it or not, and this is the reason why a lot of games nowadays have a really fast way of getting back into the action, because of shit like this. In classic games like this, usually suiciding is the better option, instead of trying to fight it out even when you clearly have no chances of winning. So it's something that games nowadays thankfully don't seem to have a problem with, though there are some exceptions, right? But yeah, there are some games like this where it's literally faster to, well, in this case, not closing the game because of the password, but in some games it's easier to close the game and start again than it is to wait until you can finally have another good attempt. It's really fucked up, but it's the way it is. It's the retro mode, after all. Alright. At least I got her there. Fucking scumbag piece of shit. I can't believe it. But yeah, that's by far the hardest normal boss. I say normal boss because I don't know how hard, you know, the final boss is gonna be. She fights like all Sokuyomu mains. You know, I can't tell if I already read that or not. I don't remember, honestly. Retro is politically correct? No. Retro is just retro. Gotcha. Damn, Utsuho can be pretty easy if you're prepared. Using password in this game is just to keep the charm and appeal to the nostalgia. Password-based system or trash? Well, it depends. You will think that password-based system are trash, and you have a lot of evidence to back that up. But then, let me tell you 3 words. Gensokyo no Naso. With a game like that, you might understand that passwords are not that bad of an idea. Because no matter what happens, if you have a password, you're gonna be able to not lose any progress no matter what, as obviously as long as you wrote it up, but that's kinda to be expected. Passwords were bootleg saves for necro hardware that couldn't process actual saves. Yeah, I mean, I know, but what I'm trying to say here is that password isn't that bad. Because saves can get corrupted, and saves sometimes don't even happen in the first place if the game fails. So in that regard, passwords are really good because it doesn't matter like any of that, because as soon as you have the password, you're gonna be able to keep playing from where you left off without any issue. In the Metro game, you could put a password that started with fuck. Sounds about right. Good shit. You have backups for those cases? Yeah, but that's the thing. In the retro days, you can just back up. Like, even when saving was an actual thing and passwords were starting to lose popularity, you really can back up. Gensokyo no Naso has trouble with Windows 10, shit OS broke so many games. I understand that, but that also applies to any other game that could crash. That's my point. I mean, Gensokyo no Naso is just an example. Lots of good that will do when a corrupted save takes them all down. Yeah, I don't know, it could happen for many reasons, but how is it going repetim? Especially the ocean games like this one. No, I mean, I understand that Windows 10 is a piece of trash, and I'm not even trying to say the opposite, but the point is that it can happen with any game that has a problem while saving, not just games that are not compatible with Windows 10. Damn, it's completely random how fast she shoots the fireballs. Sometimes she doesn't even shoot them. How dangerous. It's a pretty interesting remix. It's so fucking silly. Okay, what else do you have? Oh, you're shitting me. You have to be fucking shitting me. It's like this. You're gonna do it like this. You really are gonna do it like this. Like you are for real here. Alright. Well. They are the password, fuck you Radley, and engage Radley, motherfucker. Damn. There is one Mega Man game that has a boss like this, and I think it's Mega Man 9. No, it's... Is it Mega Man 9? Yeah, it is Mega Man 9 if I'm not mistaken, the one that has a triple final boss like this one. Damn, this is some fucked up shit, dude. I definitely have to use weaknesses here. Rosenkreuzstillet? Nah, come on. What a fucking noob. This is clearly a Mega Man. Like, Mega Man 7 boss is exactly like that final pattern. With the ship and the colors that go against you. Alright, so it's time to see what the weakness is, though. I really don't know which one it could be. It's the nuclear one? Are you shitting me? It's the nuclear one? Well, maybe the nuclear one is only for this first phase. Maybe the other one is gonna have another weakness, but this is truly fucked up. I can't believe that you're gonna do it like this. That's your same reaction when the exactly same thing happened in Rosenkreuz. But it wasn't this hard in Rosenkreuzstillet, right? Or was it? I don't remember this being this hard in Rosenkreuzstillet. I think Rosenkreuzstillet should have two weaknesses. Yeah, I know. It should have a weakness for the first one. Though I don't know about the second and third phase. Maybe it's gonna have three weaknesses instead. I wouldn't know. Okay. Oh, and I'm gonna die. The broom. Sadly, I don't think the broom counts as a weakness. Should sweep the floor with her. I also don't think that works. They made it the worst way possible, though, I gotta say. Of the many ways that you could have made the boss rush, this is the worst way possible. It is really the worst way possible you could have done it. A 3-phased final boss after a boss rush. It really is the worst way that you can do it. I'm so pissed off right now, because I don't see how I can do this. And fishing for a weakness on the final boss is gonna take so much time. Because first I need to get to the 3rd phase, and then I need to try every single power and see which one works. I don't know this one, dude. This is just exceedingly shitty. Like, this is really the worst way that one could have done this. Really the worst way that you can do the final stage. I really don't know. Motherfucker, I just can't believe it. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass that, like, you have no idea how much of a pain in the ass this is gonna be. It's just gonna be insanely fucked up. Well, seems that we're gonna be stuck here for a really long time. So, hopefully you get used to this. Suck it up and drink the elixirs. Well, I could do that. Honestly, I could definitely do that. Wow, everything is going wrong right now. Well, I mean, considering that I defeated Remilia, maybe not literally everything, but damn. You know, I think I'm so pissed off that I will end the stream right now. It's one of those things that I wasn't expecting it, that they will do it this way. I knew that it was a possibility that they will do it this way, but it was... Okay, just calm down. Try to regain composure. That's the important part. Just try to regain composure. It's gonna be hard. You gotta do it. There is no other way. There is no other way. I gotta regain the composure that I'm slowly but surely losing. Okay. What? Does the password save the Wily progress? I think it does. I remember seeing the... I think it does. I mean, you can check it out if you want, but I think it does. Because I remember different passwords. No, I don't think you have to do it again. I think it does save the progress. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, it's as easy as checking the VODs and see the different passwords, but I'm pretty sure it does save it. And if it doesn't save it, then... Well, if it doesn't save it, then... I don't know. I know that that will be pretty bad if that's the case. It could be the case. I mean, that was the case with Rosenkreuz Tillet after all. So, it could be. like how you can just stall Moko like that. So the problem is, for the first phase of this boss, I don't think using weakness is a good idea. But I definitely should use it for the very last phase. But the issue is getting there. Really, that's the problem. That's really the problem here. Maybe I could try here, but I don't think... Maybe she doesn't have two different weaknesses for this. I'm gonna die. Yeah. And it's so hard. You know, I will go as far as to even Google what the weaknesses are, because trying every single power on this is gonna take so much time and so many attempts. Remember that every time that I wanna get here, I need to beat the whole boss rush. And it's so RNG, the frequency where she shoots her shit. Like, the frequency really is incredibly RNG. Oh, wait a second. I don't need to sham to damage. Wait, that's huge. I don't need to sham to do damage. Okay, this is the one that matters. Which one is the weakness? I'm gonna try one by one, but I don't even have too much health to do this. Not that one. Okay, Spear the Gungnir it is. Well, okay. Which other one? I guess I could try this one. Okay, not that one either. I could... No, this one. I could try this one now. No, I can't. Okay. It's not... It's not Icicle and it's not the Keystone. So at least two are out. Something tells me that it's gonna be the charge shot of the... of Futsuho. Could always use E-Tanks. I don't like using E-Tanks. I never like using E-Tanks. I mean, if I use E-Tanks, I'm gonna win for sure, without any doubt. The real challenge is doing this without using E-Tanks. It's the same in Mega Man games. If you use E-Tanks in Mega Man games, your victory is pretty much guaranteed. Like, there is just no doubt that you are gonna win for sure. I can't believe I fucked it up like that again. Well, sadly, if the weakness is the nuclear shot, I already don't have any to use. So sadly, I can't try that one, though at the same time, if it is the nuclear shot, I can use it. Because it just gets spent so fast that even if that was the weakness, I just wouldn't be able to use it. So, I don't think it will make that much of a difference there. I guess we can use the Mercury Poison. It also depends, because there are a lot of these powers that don't have good reach at all. Like, imagine if Mercury Poison is the... Imagine if Mercury Poison is the actual weakness of the final phase. If that's the weakness, it's gonna be almost impossible to hit her. It's gonna be insanely hard. Well, most of these are really hard to hit, honestly. Really. I really can't believe I'm fucking it up with Moko. This is literally the easiest fight using weakness and I still fuck it up, dude. I think I'm just tilted, that's the problem. If I wasn't so tilted, I wouldn't be making so many mistakes like this. Because these are some really stupid ass mistakes. Stupid fucking mistakes. Like this fight is really free by using her weakness. Like you should spam this and she dies. And I can't do it. I can't do it, dude. I can't believe it. Like, I feel so stupid right now. Because I shouldn't be struggling with that. Shouldn't be struggling with Moko. Of all fights, to struggle with that one is so stupid. You know, I think after all taking on Repedi advice might not be a bad idea. Using the E-tanks might not be that bad of an idea when there is so much horseshit. You know. And there is so much horseshit to fight against. But I'm still gonna try. I want to try. I want to try without E-tanks. I really don't like using E-tanks at all. Gotcha. Okay. And for this one, yeah, this one. Choose bomb. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I don't get it, dude. It's like, this is happening on purpose. It's like the game is trolling me on purpose. Even though it's clearly my fault. I just don't get it. Doesn't feel like I'm particularly doing anything different and I'm still getting fucked. Jesus fucking Christ. And now there are 2 powers that I can try against the final boss. But there are at least 4. So I guess I'm gonna try those 4 instead. Okay, I gotta remember that I don't need to jump in order to damage this machine. Which is really good, because it means that I can dodge all of this by pretty much just sliding. Because there is no need for jumping. So this machine isn't really that hard as I thought. It is still challenging because of the sheer amount of RNG. It could be a lot worse, that's for sure. I still have the muscle memory to jump every time I'm about to shoot, but it's really not necessary. Oh, fuck you. At least that wasn't a full life attempt, so there is at least that. Okay. Focus. That's what we gotta do. Focus. It's gonna be tough. But we gotta do it. Those tennis balls are something else though. I wonder if it's better to... Nah, it's probably not better to slide under that ball. It's probably way better to just jump above it. I'm talking about this one, which is a wheel, not really a ball, but... you know. It's similar. Okay, so for this one... which one can I use? The problem is that most of this you have to be right next to the boss to even use them. Let's see if Gungnir works. No, Gungnir is not the one. I don't think Mercury Poison is the... No, it's definitely not the one. I was about to use Imperishable Shooting, damn it. Okay. But the good thing is that there are 2 less. 2 less to go. There is still Imperishable Shooting, the Yomu Sword, the charge shot of Touhou, and the wind from Aya. So there are 4. It has to be. Moko's ability can be shot in all 8 directions. Let's see. Yeah, you're right. Alright, thanks. You're actually right. Well, if that's the weakness, that will be beautiful. Because I will get her no matter where she is. Will be really, really good if that was her weakness. I don't like how this looks like. Gotcha. I checked BOD and it changed password. Alright. Thanks for checking for me. I mean, I was gonna check it, but not now. Didn't want to check it now. If that's the weakness, it makes sense. Yeah, it will make sense if that will be the weakness. And I hope it is. The problem is that when you go against Patchouli, it kind of becomes a problem. Because Patchouli uses quite a lot of it. Maybe I could try to defeat Patchouli without using her weakness, but I don't really think it will be the smartest thing to do, considering that Patchouli is quite a challenging boss to defeat. So I don't really think that will be a good thing. That miss, I can't believe it, dude. This Cerno power is fucking terrible. Thankfully, it kills Aya in 4 hits, because if it needed more than that... So let's see how much Patchouli needs here. Maybe she doesn't even need that much. Well, it will need much if I miss it, you know. If I miss it like that. What I want to do is this. If I get this opportunity where she tries to run to the opposite side, she will keep running into it. So it seems that you have to use half, maybe less if you don't miss. I wonder if that's gonna be enough for the final boss. I really hope so, because... Well, yeah, we can only hope. If it's anything else, it's gonna be hard to even aim. Definitely gonna be hard to do that. Man, Tenshi... What an... Tenshi, why do you have to be such a huge bitch like that? Why? I mean, this is another one of those characters that I could call a bitch in canon and it will also make sense. Okay. Calm down. But yeah, she's one of those other characters just like Remilia where you're never guaranteed to get it. Fuck, no. Do it like that. Really? Whew. Almost didn't get it with a Touhou. Damn, this is really bad. You almost have no health to do any of this. Alright. Oh, I can't believe I actually defeated Yomu like that. Sadly, I don't think I can defeat Cerno just like this. Cerno is a pretty tough boss. Especially when she has that fucking ice Kamehameha that fills the whole fucking screen. That one, that's so fucked up. It's so unreactable too. You will need to know the timing. If you can't react to it, it's just simply not possible. I almost died. See, this is the problem. When I have shitty runs like this, I only have one try against the final boss, because obviously this try doesn't count. I have no life to try it. I mean, doesn't count as a good run. I mean, we can still learn if we somehow get to the final pattern alive, but that's probably not gonna happen. Hopefully it happens, but seems unlikely. And those fucking tennis balls, dude. Okay. Okay. You know, I already hated Kaguya before, but damn. Seems that she really wants me to hate her with this game. Well, not to say that I hated her, but I don't like her attitude, and more importantly, I don't like her power. Like, what the fuck? Manipulating eternity. What is that even supposed to mean? How the fuck do you manipulate eternity? Gabi hates everyone who isn't Morella. You know that that's not true. I hate every Touhou character that is ridiculously overpowered. That includes Yukari, Kaguya, Maiden, Reimu, Yuyuko. Who else? I don't know. Which other one? I don't think there are many that are as stupidly overpowered as those, honestly. But I hate them because of it. Well, they are the Watatsuki sisters, I guess. But, you know. Those at least, is Moko overpowered? Not. No, she's not, because her only power is to summon fire, and even if she's immortal, she can still lose. She can get exhausted and give up. So being immortal doesn't really help her. And in fact, the reason why Kaguya and Maiden are overpowered is not even because of their immortality, though it helps, but Kaguya apparently has the power to control eternity. That doesn't make any sense, but if it made sense, that's just insanely overpowered. Maiden is supposed to be literally the most intelligent being in the whole world. Of Touhou, that is, right? So those are already things that are just insanely overpowered, and I don't like them because of that. They are just like out of control. I just don't like it. And what I don't like it, because, you know, here's the thing. There are characters that are powerful, but at least they might have a drawback, or at least they are, you know, kinda self-conscious about it, in the sense that, you know, they understand that and they try to remain humble. These characters that I mentioned, all of them, maybe to some extent with the exception of 18, I guess, all of them behave like total bitches, so that makes me hate them more. Like, it's not enough to be an overpowered piece of shit, you also behave like a bitch. Like, I'm sorry, but I just hate that. I mean, I don't like overpowered characters in any media, obviously, not just Touhou, but in Touhou, it's just ridiculous. The ones that I mentioned. I can't believe that. This game has no wiki page, so I can't look up the weaknesses there. I don't think looking up the weaknesses here is gonna be as important as actually getting to the fucking final boss again, because I'm struggling like crazy to get to the final boss right now. Sometimes I forget that I can slide. Wait, I can destroy her keystone? Well, that's pretty cool. You can destroy her keystone. Well, that will make the fight a lot easier. If you can do that. You can destroy her keystone, dude. That's really cool. Gotcha. Okay. This is a problem. I don't even have enough to deal with Moko here. I can't believe it, dude. How am I fucking it up in this fight? I should... Okay. I don't have more to use, so I need to use this, sadly. Is Alice OP? Definitely not, which is one of the reasons why I like her. I mean, if you look at my top 10 that I didn't post, but the point is, everyone in my top 10 is not even close to being OP. Some of them might be powerful, but to the point that they are OP, Emmett's Extra, yeah, that's a pretty good point, proving my point. In Emmett's Extra, even having a Grimoire that apparently had insanely powerful magic, she still lost. And that's back when they weren't spellcard rules, so it's not like she lost because she didn't have good enough Danmaku. She lost because she just simply wasn't strong enough. And that's pretty cool. So honestly, I like it. I like characters that at least show some struggle, you know? Or, they don't really need to show struggle, but I hate Mary Sue's. That's what I hate. That's my problem. Like... Though I guess it depends. Like, a character can be a Mary Sue, but I think what's specifically nerve-wracking is when a Mary Sue is a bitch about it. Like Reimu. Reimu is the perfect example. Reimu knows that she is ridiculously powerful. And instead of being humble about it, she's a bitch. She's like, yeah, I can fuck you up. Deal with it. You know. I don't like that attitude, especially from a fucking protagonist, dude. She's supposed to be the protagonist. Why don't you try to act more like a protagonist instead of a fucking villain? She lost because she wasn't able to replicate Hibachi's final. But you know, I think that's why I like Marisa so much. I mean, Marisa is a co-protagonist, but she is more of a protagonist than Reimu is. You know, there is no wonder why so many people compare Marisa to a shonen hero. She is the character that works hard to, you know, to be what she is, and you know, she still is not in the same level as Reimu, but she keeps trying. And even if she is pretty powerful, because you know, even if she's not overpowered, she is pretty powerful, right, Marisa? But the thing is, she's not a bitch about it. I mean, she's a thief, right? That's true, and she's acts pretty cocky sometimes, but it's not related to what her power can or cannot do. Usually it's just about talking shit. But, you know, for the sake of talking shit, the yokai Maiden Sokyo, she beats yokai, of course it's the villain. I don't know, but what I know about Reimu is that I just can't stand her. And I know that you already know that. I repeat that in pretty much every stream how much I despise Reimu, but, you know, I really don't like her. I like her design. Like, her visual design is really cool. And it's also pretty cool that she's a Shrine Maiden that doesn't dress like a traditional Shrine Maiden. She has her own thing. But, you know. Okay, imperishable shooting. Let's see if this one works. No, it doesn't work. So, the only ones left are the Aya one, the Yomu one, and the Utsuho one. Sadly, I can't try neither the Aya one or the Utsuho one, so I will have to go with this one. It is Yomu. I think it is Yomu. That was a lot of damage. I think Yomu is the weakness. Sadly, I wish it was more than that, but it seems that it is the weakness. I can't try the Aya one and the Utsuho one. Maybe those, you know, it will make sense if the Utsuho one was the weakness, but sadly I just can't use it because Remilia takes it all away. Is it actual weakness or does it just hit like a truck? I don't know, it's hard to tell, but usually in bosses where the Yomu sword is not the weakness, it only deals like 1 or 2 bars of damage. Here, I couldn't properly see, but I think it dealt either 3 or 4. So, you know, I think that's... I don't know if it's better than a charged normal shot, but I really don't know. The problem is that will still make the boss really hard. Because the difficulty of that last phase is that there are literally some attacks where you can't damage her because she's too high. And obviously the Yomu sword doesn't do anything to prevent that. I don't know, maybe in the end I will actually need to use, as much as I don't want to, I probably will need to use the elixirs. Because this is gonna take forever otherwise. Though I'm gonna end the stream for today, so I'm gonna retry this some other time, but I don't know, dude. What I can tell you is that Shinki, Shunko, Hekatia. Hekatia maybe. I don't know about Shunko and the other one, definitely not. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna try this on the next stream. I don't know how far I'm gonna get, but I feel that if I take too long to beat this, I'm just gonna use elixirs and fuck this. Even if I don't want to, it seems like it's the wisest choice to do. So yeah, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with more Touhou Rock Maiden. So have a good one everyone, and take care.